Hi, my name is Katy and this is my TK20 SHSU Ed Prep interview video. Question A. In your own schooling, did you have a subject area, task, or assignment in which you struggled with? How did you solve it? How will you use this experience to guide in helping your future students? Well, let me just answer that by saying I was never the brightest student. I struggled with spelling in grade school. In fact, I remember studying with my mom every single night, trying to come up with new ways to help me remember these words. We came up with mnemonic devices that would help me remember how to spell each word. So when the teacher would say it, I wouldn't think, for example, the word "the." I wouldn't just hear the word "the" and be able to know how to spell it. Whenever I hear it, I would think, "that hot elephant." THE. Obviously, it's clicked and I already know how to spell the word "the" without thinking of that mnemonic device. But how I would help my future students is by coming up with new and creative ways to help them learn and memorize things, because each student links and connects things in different ways. Question B. Tell us about a teacher who impacted your life either positively or negatively. How will this experience help your teaching career in the future? My 5th grade teacher, Miss Mizak, impacted my life in a very positive way. She created fun little rhymes to help remember things like mean, median, and mode that I still use to this day in college, and that was 5th grade. But the way she would remember median was one from the left, one from the right, meet you in the middle, and the mean teacher averages the grades. And then for range, it was home, home on the range, where the high minus the low. I mean, I'm 22 and I still remember all of that word for word. So she obviously pounded, not really pounded, but that obviously made an impact on my education. And how I will use this in the future for my future students is create fun and creative ways for them to learn, to the point where they don't actually know that they're learning, they just think that they're having fun. Question C. What strengths do you possess that would make you a suitable educator? What weaknesses do you have that you will address these throughout your teaching career? Well, my strengths are I'm great in front of groups of people. So that's perfect with the parent-teacher conferences. Got that. I'm very creative. I kind of think I'm putting on a show, and basically, as I said before, tricking these kids into thinking that they're not actually learning, that they're just having fun, but we're also learning a lot of things along the way. One of my weaknesses is time management. Has been ever since I was young. I would work on these weaknesses by creating and practicing a very detailed lesson plan and timing it out. That's also my problem. I never time it out. I think I can just, that my internal clock will show me, but that's never right. Now for question D. Explain your relationship as a teacher and what it should look like with your students outside the classroom as well as on social media. Well, I want my students to understand that it's fun to do the impossible, that the word "can't" is not used in my classroom. I want my students to gain confidence and feel they can tell me anything. Now, regarding social media, that has some positive aspects and some negative aspects. You see it all in the news and everything, but it's a great way to keep up with your former students and to see how they've progressed. And I'm friends with a lot of my elementary school teachers on Facebook, but obviously I wasn't friends with them whenever I was in elementary school. But I've also seen some teachers posting different ways that they taught a certain subject or a certain content area, how they played a game, and it just sparks different ideas for future teachers. So I think I would send a letter home asking parents if they want to, have it public and everybody be able to see it, or if they just want it to be private and if they just want it to be, the students' parents. Um, so that's obviously a conversation that I will have in the future with my future parents. And that is the last question. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and thank you so much.